And welcome back to the Movie Pope podcast. And today we are taking a look at the trailer for the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, starring a certain Henry Cavill. It kind of feels like deja vu because didn't we review a trailer for another movie with Henry Cavill recently?
We did for Argyle, which I want to say really quickly. I know it's just kind of early reviews, but right now critics not liking Argyle at all. So
It's panning across. Yeah, it's panning across the board.
Yeah.
I mean, not that we ever expect it to be, amazing, but still. But
This could be the next franchise over there.
I didn't realize it was part of the Kingsman franchise either, because I was looking at a summary and I was like, oh, there's like connection to Kingsman, so technically it's already part of a franchise. It's kind of like with Hobbs and Shaw, being part of the Fast and Furious franchise.
Good example. Yeah.
So today we're taking a look at the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, which is set in World War II and is actually based on Operation Postmaster. But obviously, being a Guy Ritchie movie, it is going to be heavily fictionalized, and it is going to be a lot more. What's the right word, Lee? Fantastical than it needs to be. But before we dive in, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and let us know which trailers or movies you'd like us to review, because we're always looking. Because if not, I'm just going to keep recommending weird movies, and Lee is just going to keep asking himself, "Why the hell do I listen to this guy?" But without further ado,
Ask it every day.
I mean, you always. If you've agreed to voice the Bushwhackers for this long, at this point, it's like you've got nobody to blame but yourself. All right, let's dive in.
I bet he's thinking like, ain't no way you're gonna CG off that much hair.
I want you to lead. Thank you, Sergeant.
What's the plan?
To neutralize the German U-boats in the North Atlantic.
We're losing the war.
I hate that now whenever I see Carrie Elways, I could just think about him and all the Saw stuff now.
We both know that I'm not very popular with the administration.
The reason they find you unattractive is the very reason I find you attractive.
If I'm to do this, I'll need my own team. You won't like them. They're all... mad.
They'll need to be.
This is an unsanctioned, unauthorized mission. If we fail, England will be condemned to a lifetime under the German boot.
I do, at least it looks like Henry's enjoying himself.
It's very good.
I will say I do have a soft spot for all those type of team-up movies, so this kind of is getting a thumbs up for me in that regard.
This mission now.
Hello, can't hear you. Please do off.
I just want to point out as well, not all of them are gentlemen, so I don't know how I feel about the title.
It's a bit of a misnomer, but then again, remember that movie, The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. A few of them weren't gentlemen either. So
That's also very true. So I guess this is just the way it is. So, I mean, honestly, initial reaction, it looks like a ton of fun.
yeah,
Exactly. It looks like a blast. I mean, it looks like the character's really enjoying himself. Like just seeing Henry Cavill with like his little tongue out there looks like, it's going to be a very fun ride. So, you know what? Hey, kind of interested. That's what I'll be keeping my eye out for as we get closer to its release. When's it getting released? Do we know?
We don't, but the trailer came out a few days ago, so I'm thinking it'll probably come out sometime around either late spring or early summer. I
All
want to
right,
say,
there we go. Well,
but
keep an eye out for that.
But I mean, but I mean, like just watching the trailer and like the whole premise of the movie. Obviously, you don't go and watch a Guy Ritchie movie expecting it to be like Oppenheimer,
Historically
right?
accurate.
Yeah, I mean, you don't go to these movies to like to be intellectualized. You go over there to have fun, and it's very much got this this like James Gunn Suicide Squad vibe to it, as well as
Yes.
I mean, it's also very typical of a lot of Guy Ritchie movies, but in a fun way because it's just it's just a madcap romp. Just watching them just go out and just like blow up shit and just tear the Germans down. I mean, it's also kind of like the modern British equivalent of the Dirty Dozen, also. From way back in the day, because you've got this eccentric guy who's built up a team of a bunch of equally crazy people, and they're sent on this mission to basically take down the Germans and kind of make things easier for the war effort. So I'm really, really excited to see this. I think it's got a lot of potential, and I think I think whatever happens, whatever comes out of it, we're going to enjoy it, and I would love to review this movie as soon as it comes out. Can I just say it's just so fun to see Henry Cavill with the full beard, right?
Yes, very much so. Yes, very cool.
Because we've seen him with a mustache, we've seen him clean shaven, we've seen him with the CGI clean shaven look, which didn't really work, and now we get to see him with the beard. And can I just say, it really, really suits him to have that beard. He's kind of got his mustache, the way that you used to have your mustache set up. Remember? Because I think it was like a few months ago you were trying to get your mustache to kind of like curl up in a similar way. That's what.
Yeah. I guess I just wanted to see how you could do it, and I mean it definitely works, but that's just too much patience.
You're supposed to use wax on that one. That's why they sell mustache wax.
Duly noted.
But yeah, that's that's our reaction of the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. It's a madcap World War II affair, but it's something that we're definitely looking forward to seeing. So let us know down in the comments below if you're excited about this movie as well. Do you agree? Do you think it's going to be a pretty good movie, or are you just a sourpuss and not a fan of Guy Ritchie at all? Which I say, shame on you. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next review. Bye.